Hello and welcome to another daily inspiration by TurboMind.com. In this section, we are going to learn about the law of expectations from Brian Tracy's book Maximum Achievement, strategies and skills that will unlock your hidden powers to succeed. So from page 48, the law of expectations, quote, "The law of expectations says that whatever you expect with confidence becomes your own self-fulfilling prophecy." To put it another way, what you get is not necessarily what you want in life, but what you expect. Your expectations exert a powerful invisible influence that causes people to behave and situations to work out as you anticipated. In a way, you're always acting as a fortune teller in your own life by the way you talk about how you think things are going to turn out. Successful men and women have an attitude of confidence, positive self-expectancy. They expect to be successful. They expect to be liked. They expect to be happy. And they are seldom disappointed. In his book, Pygmalion in the Classroom, Dr. Robert Rosenthal of Harvard University describes how the expectation of teachers have an enormous impact on the performance of their students. He also found that if students felt that they were expected to do well, they did much better than they would have in the absence of those expectations. In a study, 90% of prisoners interviewed by psychologists reported that they had been told over and over again by their parents when they were growing up that someday you are going to end up in jail. Perhaps the kindest things that you can do for another person is to say, "I believe in you. I know you can do it." W. Clement Stone, the multimillionaire, is famous for being an inverse paranoid. This is someone who believes that the universe is conspiring to do him good. An inverse paranoid sees every situation as being heaven sent, either to confer some benefit or teach some valuable lessons to help make him successful. This form of inverse paranoia is the foundation of a positive mental attitude. This is the most outwardly identifiable quality of a high-performing man or woman. Think how much more positive, optimistic, and cheerful you would have been if you were absolutely convinced that everything was conspired to make you happy and successful. You can never rise any higher than your expectations of yourself. Since they are completely under your control, be sure that your expectations are consistent with what you want to see happen. Always expect the best of yourself. End of quote. So, what can we learn from Brian Tracy's In the Law of Expectation? By the way, this is a great book, Maximum Achievement. I highly recommend it, by Brian Tracy. Well, very simply is that whatever we expect, we tend to get. Whatever we expect, yes, we tend to get in our lives. The first step is raising our level of performance, and standards is to raise our expectations. How do we do this? Well, there are many ways, but one of them is using affirmations. Affirmations as, for example, "I know I'm going to do it. I am convinced of my success. I am attracting prosperity. Everything is going to work out well. I'm going to make that sale. I'm going to sell that thing. I'm going to sell that house. And I'm going to make that deal." Any affirmation that empowers you and your future into creating the reality that you most desire, into creating the future that you want. You have to expect a great future in order to obtain a great future. It's as simple as that. So repeat yourself 20, 40, 50 times in the morning and at night. "I know I'm going to do it. I know I am convinced of my success. I'm going to make the sale. I'm going to make that sale." Again, thanks for listening to another TurboMind's Daily Inspiration. You can visit us at TurboMind.com turbomind.com and get the latest updates. And remember to subscribe to our newsletter so you can easily have access to other inspirational messages that will uplift you and your future. Have a beautiful and a prosperous day.